Good morning, YouTube. Well, it finally happened. I got a cease and desist from CNC Motors.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, this is my garage, and this channel is all about the supercar ownership experience. And if you've been paying attention to the recent videos I've been producing, we've been talking about this CNC Motors situation. As you know, at this point, we have over 40 people who have submitted information to me. We're talking about potentially millions of dollars that is still outstanding. I'm just trying to do what I can to make people aware of this. So as of this weekend, I received a cease and desist, or at least I received the email for it. The accusations made are just, they're ridiculous. So I'm gonna respond in the most ridiculous way I know how by bringing in my friend, the Texas lawyer.
They call me the juggler, 'cause I always have three lovers. Man, I burn through Trojan rubbers like no other. But when I'm not between the sheets, I'm busy staying undercover. Ain't as sweet as it seems being the juggler. Yeah, 'cause Edith likes eating at East of Eden, where Wendy works on Wednesday evenings, and Donna Lee does her laundry 2 doors down. So when I'm out to eat with Edith, I'm always worried Wendy's watching, and equally that Donna Lee's gonna be around. And what's worse is Wendy lives by the Wally World, where Donna Lee goes to the pharmacy, and Edith's ex-old man's employed there. So I choose to keep a low profile and sneak around like it's going out of style, and try to keep these balls up in the air. Hell, they call me the juggler, 'cause I always have 3 lovers. Sometimes I wish I had me a twin brother, because it takes a lot of steam making all that hubba hubba.
Y'all, I do declare this firm represents Clayton Thong and CNC Motors Inc., referred to collectively as CNC Motors. It has come to our attention you have published false and defamatory statements about CNC Motors on your website and YouTube channel, Normal Guy Supercar. Apparently, in a malicious attempt to promote your own automobile website products and services, I am hereby instructing you to cease and desist making or disseminating your videos and any other posts relating to CNC Motors, and that you cease making further false and defamatory statements about CNC Motors. In addition to defamation, your attempts to disparage CNC Motors in order to promote your own automobile-related businesses constitute trade libel. Trade libel is the publication of matter disparaging the quality of another's property, which the publisher should recognize is likely to cause, I'm a Texas lawyer, I don't know what this word is, cause something lost to the owner. By all accounts, it appears your actions are motivated by your own greed and business interests. In your most recent video, published on April 13th, 2021, you, again with these big words, I am but a humble Texas lawyer, self-promote your own automobile businesses along with your accusation CNC Motors possessed and trafficked stolen Ferrari luggage and other gear. In the video, you acknowledge your claims are based on tips from anonymous people, and you admit you have no evidence to support your baseless speculation that the luggage and gear depicted in your video was stolen. In fact, you acknowledge in the video it will be challenging for you to get proof, yet you still beg for people to send in anonymous tips, claiming there's no harm in doing a little bit of checking up. There is harm, and you caused it. The video also demonstrates your awareness that your statements would harm CNC Motors and Mr. Thom, and you acknowledge I have to be cautious how I word things. Certain statements are deemed to constitute slander per se, including statements that, 1, charging the commission of a crime, or 2, tending directly to injure a plaintiff in respect to the plaintiff's business by imputing something with reference to the plaintiff's business that has a natural tendency to lessen its profits. Here, you have blatantly and publicly accused CNC Motors of stealing Ferrari luggage and gear. The harm is clear. Commentators on YouTube have already shown they understand your baseless, accusatory, damn Californians, statements. Your other videos similarly, damn Californians, I'm Texas, man, disparage CNC Motors while promoting your own business ventures. For example, your April 11th, 2021 video is titled CNC Motors Updates. More cars recovered, but more victims come forward. In that video, you plead to the viewers, I know that you are all really interested in all of the CNC stuff, but I wanted to show you what my channel is normally all about, and hopefully that will make you want to stay. You then spend more than 5 minutes promoting your own automobile business, including announcing your new business venture that would be different, better, and safer. Damn hat keeps moving around on me. Why you disparage CNC Motors. This is in addition to the consulting services you frequently advertise in your other CNC Motors themed videos, where you also disparage CNC Motors by warning viewers that they should hire you to avoid the unsubstantiated allegations you promote against CNC Motors. Importantly, in many of the videos you made about CNC Motors, you acknowledge you cannot verify the allegations you solicited from others, yet you continue to publish videos based on those unverified allegations. In fact, you even admit you wouldn't be surprised if people could be filling your form out falsely. Regardless of your knowledge that anyone can easily fabricate allegations by merely submitting them through your website, you continue to solicit and make videos based on these unverified allegations. Interestingly, you have no personal experience with CNC Motors or Mr. Thong. You never purchased a vehicle or consigned a vehicle with CNC Motors. In your videos, you also acknowledge CNC Motors has had a stellar reputation for many years. Notwithstanding your lack of personal knowledge as to any of the allegations, you still made the conscious decision to publish unverified defamatory statements that you solicited regarding CNC Motors and Mr. Thong. In fact, in some videos, but not all, you acknowledge your lack of personal knowledge and your reliance on mere allegations. These disclaimers demonstrate your knowledge regarding the unverified allegations you published, which you still use to disparage CNC Motors and promote yourself. A quick glance at the number of views on the videos on your YouTube channel demonstrates your CNC Motors videos attract more attention to your channel than your other videos. For example, videos with CNC Motors in the title garner about 10 times more views than your typical videos, which further explains why you promote your own business within the CNC Motors themed videos. Moreover, for the last few weeks, 9 of the last 11 videos, big numbers right there, you gotta go to 2 hands and then to 3. Big numbers. Videos you uploaded pertain directly to CNC Motors, further showing your intent to exploit the unverified allegations you solicited from anonymous people over the internet. CNC Motors will not stand for defamation and trade libel. Your false and defamatory accusations have harmed CNC Motors and Mr. Thong. Therefore, on behalf of my clients, I hereby demand that you cease and desist making any false and defamatory statements in your YouTube videos or otherwise. I also demand that you immediately remove from YouTube, your website, and any other public information you control. If you do not do so, CNC Motors will have no choice but to initiate legal action and will aggressively pursue all available remedies. Damn people trying to steal my fried taters. The above does not constitute a full recitation of my client's rights or remedies with respect to this matter, all of which they expressly reserve. If you have legal counsel handling this matter, yours truly, please forward this correspondence to them and have them contact me immediately. I object, Your Honor.
Sustained. So, yeah, you can see it's fairly ridiculous. They're actually making a lot of false accusations about me and stuff that I did not say. Also, of note, my channel is existing for me to make money. So, that's the entire reason this thing exists. That's why I have my business, is so that I can make money and pay my bills and stuff. I would like to take this moment to then promote my channel and pay some bills by asking you to go to normalguysupercar.com, buy some of my merchandise if you have anything that you need from me, and buy some of my consultation services that actually could be helpful to avoid situations such as this one. With this development, there's also some very interesting things that are going to happen this week, actually on Wednesday. So there is a federal ruling or federal injunction that was placed against Mr. Tom. That comes to be on Wednesday of this week in federal court in Florida. Again, I'm going to bring back the Texan lawyer to read the federal indictment or injunction or whatever it's called. This you'll like. This is very fascinating.
Well, howdy everybody, we're back here again. Order granting ex parte temporary injunction. Upon due and careful consideration of plaintiff's verified ex parte, damn French are everywhere, emergency motion for temporary injunction against defendant CNC Motors Inc., the motion is granted. The court finds the allegations of the verified motion with attachments satisfy the 4 requirements for temporary injunction relief. First, plaintiff is likely to succeed on the merits because plaintiff paid defendant, CNC Motors Inc., $225,000, that's a lot of damn money, for the 2017 Mercedes G550 4x4 squared Brabus edition, but never received the title. Second, plaintiff will suffer irreparable injury unless equitable relief is granted. The irreparable harm is evident if defendant CNC Motors sells the subject 2017 Mercedes G550 Brabus that the plaintiff already purchased for $225,000. Plaintiff will be irreparably harmed because it is foreclosed from selling the rare Mercedes Brabus without the title. Third, the threatened injury to plaintiff, its sale to an unknown third party, outweighs any damage to the defendant until this court has had an opportunity to consider the merits. Finally, an injunction is not adverse to the public interest because other potential innocent buyers may be sold the same luxury car, thereby creating another claim to the rare Brabus edition Mercedes G550. The status quo will therefore be preserved. Just like this yummy Big Mac. It is therefore ordered and adjudged as follows. It's not very southern hospitality of me to chew with my mouth open. The verified ex parte motion for a temporary injunction is granted and is effective as of 8:30 a.m. April 8, 2021. Defendant CNC Motors Inc., its officers, directors, owners, agents, affiliates, service providers, contractors, and related companies, and all persons, including Clayton Thom, Joseph, man, I don't even know what kind of last name that is, all corporations, entities, and or trusts in active concert or participation with CNC Motors Inc. are hereby immediately enjoined from attempting to sell, selling, or otherwise transferring the 2017 Mercedes G550 4x4 squared Brabus edition to any person other than the plaintiff. Defendant shall have to deliver the title to the 2017 Mercedes G550 4x4 squared Brabus edition to the clerk of court, and if the title is not available, CNC Motors Inc. shall deposit $255,000 in an account with the clerk of court pending the resolution of this dispute. This injunction shall expire 14 days from today's date on April 22nd, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. unless dissolved earlier or extended by this court. A hearing on the preliminary injunction will be held April 21st, 2021 at 1:30 p.m. in courtroom 15 Bravo in the Sam M. Gibbons United States Courthouse, 801 North Florida Avenue, Tampa, Florida 33602. If defendants require an earlier adjudication, they will receive a hearing within 48 hours by filing with the undersigned on this docket a sworn fact-specific motion for the same. Plaintiff shall post a bond or security with the clerk of the court in the amount of 25,000 smackaroos in a form acceptable to the clerk no later than 12 o'clock noon, April 9th, 2021, as a condition of this temporary injunction. Plaintiff shall immediately instanter, serve process, and a copy of this order on all defendants listed in the caption. Done and ordered at Tampa, Florida at 8:30 a.m. on April 8th, 2021, William Hung, United States District Judge.
All right, so let me explain what that basically said. The Allegra versus CNC Motors case, this is all public, right? So this is not some secret information, but it's a public filed thing. Basically, they've got a federal judge saying that they purchased this Brabus edition Mercedes and never received the title. And so now they're saying basically, you need to give us the title or you need to give us back our money, plus lawyer fees, it looks like. And so the judge is basically saying the title or the money needs to be put in the court's possession while they're trying to figure out who gets what. So that has to happen by Wednesday. We'll see how that kind of unfolds. So obviously I'm very curious about how that's going. Going back to the cease and desist now, obviously this video is my response that I'm not going to stop. There is still a lot of people that need to be made whole by the situation. Take a step forward. You could be helping other people out. So I'm doing this because I genuinely want to help these people be made whole. There is a lot of people who are in a terrible situation. I empathize with them tremendously because I've put myself in their shoes mentally and thought how this would affect me if I lost my car or I lost the money I used to purchase this car. And that would be devastating. These people are in that situation. No one should have a situation where you buy a car or sell a car and the transaction does not get completed. That is not good. When that doesn't happen, those things need to be remedied. That is my motivation behind this, is that I want those things to be remedied. That's it. That's my primary motivation. I've said that many, many times. So again, if you happen to have information that may be relevant, maybe it's time to step up and possibly come forth, say it publicly, or do a video about it, or call the FBI or the DMV. Those things might really, truly help some people out. Well, I guess we need to pack away the arsenal. Thanks to the Texan lawyer.
I'm not in my costume.
I know, no, I just regular Adam now. I would like to hopefully not have to make many more videos about this stuff. That is not my goal. Obviously, I prefer making videos about car stuff. So do me a favor, subscribe to my channel and watch my car videos. I know a lot of you are gearheads and would love to watch my videos, so go do that. It's enjoyable, it's pleasant, a lot less drama. But you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Again, like, share, and subscribe. Those things help out the channel. They help get the word out. So that's really the mission here. Get the word out. We will be doing lots more car stuff, so you're gonna wanna stay tuned.
It's gonna